Hello. Today we're going to be learning about the dessert dash and how to utilize it at your dinner and auction. The dessert dash is a great way for people to anonymously place bids. You will have ranges of a $10 donation all the way to maybe a $1,000 donation. But people will place bids for their table, and the highest bid gets to go pick the dessert at the front of the room first, and then you will go in descending order to the last table. We'll go through some more of the details about the logistics of the dessert dash and how to kind of operate it a little bit later in this video at your event. And you will also find in the playbook kind of a short description of how to do it in a flyer that you can utilize to give to your guests to explain it. But right now we're going to go over the GiveSmart portion of this, how to create the items as well as pulling the reports to see who is the winning table. So in your GiveSmart, in your items, you want to create a donate item. And in that, I have here the item number is 300. So I'm going to go new item, donate. I'm going to change that to 301. Name. Make sure that you put the table first so that it is very clear which table they are donating for. And then we are going to make this hidden because you do not want people, when they're purchasing tickets and possibly browsing the items available, they don't need to see the dessert dash. That is, you'll make it live at your event and then close it. And we're going to make it donation levels. And then we are going to go ahead and leave that fair market value blank for right now. We might go edit that a little bit later. But all of this is all you need right now. So in your items list, you can see table 1 dessert dash in the donate. Well, you have more than one table. So we're going to go to actions, duplicate, yes, duplicate item, and then edit that table to table 2. And then actions, duplicate, yes, duplicate item, edit that one to table 3. And you will continue to go through that to the number of tables that you have. Well, we need to add an image. So that's when you'll hop over to the Canva account that you have for your chapter. I've already made this and downloaded it, but you can, I can upload this to the playbook. You can get it from there, but you'll want to make it universal for your chapter because you might need to make these QR codes, but this example will be on the playbook. So add image and then dessert dash. So you can see I have that there and it just says dessert dash, but you could also, if you want to make sure that there is no way that they're donating at the wrong table, you can have an image that says dessert dash table 1. And then you'll need to go make one that says dessert dash table 2, or you can make them all just say dessert dash. That is user preference, up to you guys. So when those are live, if it is your event, you can click these things, bulk actions, live. Are you sure you want to make the visibility live? Yes, I do. So then when you're viewing your site and you go to donate, they will see these donate dessert dashes right there. And you can see the 2 examples of the different images for the beginning. And then when they are there, they'll make their donation. Well, how do these people get to the donation? I would recommend doing a QR code. So on the QR code, you would print this out and maybe have it on a little stand at each table specific to the table. So at this item, you can go to shareable link. Copy the link and then go to your Instagram or go to your Canva account, QR code generator, paste, generate code, and then there it is. So dessert dash table 1, and you would print that, and your MC could say, you can scan the QR code at your table and make a donation. Or some have chosen to print it onto the menu. So if you have your menu at each table, your dessert dash code can be there, but you don't want it to go directly to table 1. You instead would just say dessert dash, have the QR code, but we don't need it. We're going to delete that QR code. You would want it to just go to your donate page. So I would copy this link to the donation page and then add that, but you would have to be very specific. There's your QR code for the donate page of your GiveSmart account, but you have to be very specific to say, find your table. Find their table and donate there. And then all the donations will start pouring in. And once you close them, we will discuss how to pull the report to see which table has the most. All right, so you're at your event, you tell people, your MC will say, the dessert dash is open. You're gonna have all of your items here. Select, you can filter your items, filter by donate items, and then select on, unselect any other donate items that are not, we're gonna filter by donate items, done. And then you're gonna select all and then unselect any that are not dessert dash tables. So there's all the dessert dash tables, and I have swapped over to a previous event that has already completed the dessert dash, so I can show you some real data, how to do it. They will be hidden, so you want to bulk actions, open the items. And open the items, are you sure you want to open items? Yes, open items, okay. So now all the items are open, your donors and attendees can see those items, scan those QR codes, and make donations. You can have those open at the beginning of your event, but when your MC gets up there and says, it is time to make your dessert dash donations, give people about 5-10 minutes to make those donations within your itinerary and do that. Once they've done it, we can go to view site, donate, and here they all are. They'll say donate. You can click a table, do item history, and you can see the donations coming in for each one. Well, we don't want you to have to go in and tally them up all yourself. We can use Excel and pull a report to add them all up quickly so that you can see who won the dessert dash. So we're gonna go back to view admin, items, manage items. Let's filter by our donate items and done. Select all. Your MC says dessert dash is now closed. So you gotta come in and do bulk actions, close those items. Yes, close those items. So all the dessert dash donations are input. We are gonna go and pull the report to see who won. So reports, we're gonna do revenue, and then we're gonna go to donations. And then you're gonna download this as an Excel file. I'm gonna pull that up for us. And here it is. This is what your Excel file will look like. So we need this column D, item name, and you can hit Control. And we also need price. Those are the things that we need. We're gonna go to Insert at the top, recommended pivot tables, sum of price pivot table. Okay, so here it is. These are your totals for all of your dessert dash. And I will preface this now. This is the Texas Hill Country event, so your numbers might not look like this, and that is all right. So I'm going to right click, copy all of these, paste these right here. I'm gonna go ahead and make it so we can see it all. And I wanna organize that so I don't have to even go through, let the computer put them all in order for me. We'll go to filter and sort, custom sort, We're gonna do column G because we want to sort it by column G. They're highlighted. Column F and G are highlighted where I pasted it. And we want largest to smallest. Okay, and there we go. Table 11 won the dessert dash. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give these totals to our MC. And when it is time for the dessert dash action to go, the MC will get up there and be like, okay, our winner is table 11. Table 11, go, pick out your dessert. And then maybe let 1, 2, 3. Table 6, your turn. So these people are having to dash to get the dessert that their table wants. Table 16. Table 13, that quickly. You don't want it to linger and go. Another tip that we recommend, maybe your last, depending on the amount of tables you have, but your last 5, 6 tables, once you get down to around here, announce all these and then be like, everyone else go, because nobody likes to be the last one and show that your table didn't raise as much. But you can see $5 to $40,000. Somebody obviously wanted to make it an anonymous donation and not kind of be known, but your totals will range from low to high. So that's how the dessert dash works. Again, utilize the playbook for a layout of how the dessert dash works and some tips and tricks. Also a slide that you can put up on the screen on how it works. Thank you so much, and let me know if you have any questions.